Right, so anyway, this is a great little donation from Hobby W's magazine. I was totally willing to pay for it, but they just decided just to not charge me, which was great. I want to tell you guys that because I like to pay for stuff, but they really just wanted me to have it and wanted me to, do this. And so I thought, man, this is great. They're really supportive. Great company, Hobby W's magazine. Not subscribed to their YouTube channel. Make sure you check the link below. They have a new YouTube channel and they're going to be uploading some stuff very recently to that, and they're just starting to get active in it. I've been working on a project with them. I did another video on that. If you didn't notice that one already, make sure you go down there and run in their channel real quick and subscribe and put a comment on a video. Just pick a video, make a comment real quick. It'll kind of help their channel get rolling. So anyway, 1982. That was my high school graduation year. So let's take a look in here. We have a cool 80s Ghia there with the sunroof, with the ragtop sunroof on it. This was a lot of the style. A lot of them had these, and one of my friends had ones that went up and over on the back fenders. They kind of went back that way. This guy decided to go back and around the back. I think I remember this car, but for some reason it was iconic to me. So I went in. They wanted me to just pick whatever issue I wanted, and so I checked around. But yeah, let's take a look at this. This is the stuff that's, to me is just amazing. Let's take a look at the ads. Isn't that the fun part? Look at the prices. Let's take a look here. Let's get you guys down here. How's that? Can you see okay? Okay. Check out this. What do we got there? I was telling you guys, crankshafts were about the same price back then. And look at that. $179.95. That was about $100 off on my estimate. They weren't that much cheaper. They weren't that much more now than they were then. They had all these cool things here. This ad. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who this was. Let's take a look at that. Let me see. Hang on. Oh yeah, Claude's Buggies, big time. Look at that, Farmersville, California. I wonder if there became CB Performance. I think so. That's why it's called Claude's Buggies. Claude's CB makes sense, and it's in Farmersville, which is where CB Performance is. Wow, this is really cool. Hey, look at that, man. Engine kit, $369. Wow. And that was for, what was that? CB 2180, didn't it say? It says CB Performance. Old school ad from 1982. Look at this stuff. Cool. They had good stuff back then too. Look at the stuff they had back even then. Really neat stuff. Back in the 80s. Wow. What are these wide base lifters? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't remember anything like that. But then they had the articles and Hobby W's magazine. Cow Look, that was so big right in there. We were doing Cow Look bugs, so check that out. And Budweiser, wow, they were our sponsor back then. I think drinking and Volkswagens kind of went along together back then. The ads are amazing. Rabbit Scirocco, ARC International. I don't know who that is. Don't remember them. Southwest Import Rebuilders. Wow. And then they had things here. What was this? Was this the ads? Dune Buggies and Hobby W's magazine. What was that? Contributions. Oh, I don't remember what that article was. I don't know. Maybe somebody comment on that. I don't really. Maybe you guys have been readers for a long time. Remember that stuff. So, coming events. Oh yeah, remember this? Oh, my friend has one of those. That truck style thing that's a conversion kit. Oh wow. Yep. He still has it right now. Look at that. You could get a rabbit to make it into a pickup. This was the 80s. They had the rabbit pickup then, but events, all the events. Look at this. This is how you found out about your events. But now you find them on the Samba. Back in these days, you had to buy a magazine to go find it. And these are some of the events back in the old days. Maybe that kind of brings back some memories from people. Top line performance. Oh my God, they were everywhere back in that era. And they had stuff where you could buy the whole buggies. I remember I was teaching a kid how to weld, and he actually became way better than me. I'm not that great of a welder, but he was really good. And Chad Davis does an amazing job. He has that rail, the one that's done 200 miles an hour. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at that Concord Audio. We were really into sound systems. We're kind of going right about that time. Just starting to go. I had mine in 1980. So by this time it was really kind of going. Look at Tamiya RC cars. Wow. Wasn't even aware that they had them around at that time. Okay, California Hot. You had a little article there. The thing I'm really trying to cruise through here and check out was some of this stuff here. Check this out. You'd see this a lot at the shows. You'd see the all the rubber pieces, being sold like that. And this was old Volkshome. Yep, they were big time back then. And yep, back in the old days. Saving wheels and tires. You could get your buggy tires. Buggies were really, really cheap at that era. You guys might be really surprised. Everything you need to off-road your car. Now check out these prices. This ought to blow you guys away. What was this here? How much is a Baja kit? Early front fenders. Well, those are laminated stock fiberglass. Replacement fiberglass. Those were kind of expensive back then, I think. I remember getting Baja kits for like really, really cheap. I forget how much, but look at that. Early. They had the whole kit. Let's see if they have one. You guys are Baja. The one-piece front ends. Those were a little more expensive. And who was this? Oh, of course, Johnny's Speed and Chrome. Big time. That was like in Orange County. They used to have a big show there. And man, I always went to that, and then they got bought out by Bug Pack, and then of course that got absorbed by MP now. So look at this sand buggy chassis. You could buy all this stuff. Johnny Speed and Chrome had all these items here, and they were, I didn't know they were so much into buggies. I remember buying Callaway parts. Look at this ad. Oh my gosh, this is the same Johnny Speed and Chrome. They had the carpet kits in there, always had those. No, SEMA pistons and barrels. JSC. I don't remember all those names. SEMA pistons and barrels might have been familiar with those. Were they, let's see, drop forged aluminum. I mean, you don't even see that stuff now. This is all, everything was forged aluminum back in the day. Let's see these crankshafts here. 69, 119. Wow. That's what I was thinking. A lot of them were like almost the same as they are now. I mean, look at those, like an 82, 309. I mean, I've seen them for 179 or less than, I think Tom sells them for pretty cheap at the if you buy them, if you're over at Pomona Swap Meet. Look at this here, Okrasa cranks. Huh. Wow. Yeah, they're real Okrasa ones, I guess. Was that they were? Johnny Forge Community. Wow. Anyway, this was Johnny Speed and Chrome. They always had multiple pages on their ads, I remember now. And then Bug Pack. Used to get everything from them. Anything I wanted, I'd get from Bug Pack. Little article. These guys were around back then. Where are they at? Michigan. Cool. You guys from Michigan, that's pretty neat. And of course, Scat Performance always had the best stuff. And they still do. I mean, look, they still had SEMA kits. Yeah, that was a brand I remember now. Been so long. That was typical, you know, look at the 92 69s. And then you had the B ones were the same. So your A pistons were here, 92, your B pistons 92, and then you could buy the pistons only, chrome rings. You just had a few things on here Scat Performance had. A lot of the stuff was buggies, like I said. Hot VWs was really more of it's kind of a combination of buggies and some bugs. Usually it always had something buggy in it. Griffins. Where's this place at? Paramount. Don't remember them. Oh yeah, 4-tuned exhaust. Yep. Look where they were. Riverside. Those were the ones you get for the single quiet pack. And Tech Talk, they always had that. They've had that for years. You notice everything's black and white too. It was cheaper to print. Let's see if they missed anything. I don't want to miss anything, guys. And you notice the magazine was a lot thicker. There's a lot more pages in this. FYI, good old Dasher wagon, is that? Or is that the Quantum wagon? I guess it's Quantum. Polo in Europe, maybe. I don't know. If you guys are in Europe, comment. I'd like to see what it was. Be interesting to see. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. VW Power. True shaft. Mulholland, look. What the heck is that? Oh. The whale tails and extra wide fenders. It was kind of phasing out in the early 80s, but they were still around. That was really a 70s thing. And all these old ads. So cool. You can always pause if you want, and you can let us know about something that I missed. For sure, comment about that. I'd like to hear it. I remember this. I just remember that being in the magazine, but I don't remember the company at all. Let's see, who are they? In New Jersey. But I remember this little panel van. Rabbit and Scirocco owners. I don't know what you guys think. Should I do 2-part on this, or should I just keep going? I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep going with this. I'm only at 13 minutes now, so maybe we'll make it like half an hour or more. It's a little hard for me to get it nice and close so you guys can see. Oh yeah, they had the buggy kits. Real common. You never saw V8 buggies. Now you see tons of V8 ones. And this was Sandhawk chassis. And you see here, let's look at this one wide open. Oh yeah, Station 1. It's more of, like I said, an off-road supplier. So anyway, we're heading towards the centerfold, and then all of a sudden it becomes color again. Cow look. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the way where his stripes kind of go, it doesn't kind of work with the body lines that well. We wouldn't have done that at our shop, but it looks cool. I mean, I'll take it today. Look at that bay window. I mean, this was really uncommon to see that in a magazine. Cowlick bug. 70s. Isn't that 70s? Or is it? No, it looks like maybe it's 65. Sunroof. No, they have well, they have one-piece windows, but look at the turn signals look smaller. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. It looks like the bigger door handles. Yeah, that's 65. Looks a lot newer. You can really tell a lot of them because they put the different headlight buckets in them. You see that? Look at, 2-liter alloys, right? Is that what those are? 2-liter. Then this is what I always had. Porsche hubcaps. Get the replica hubcaps, lower it. This is your standard oval window, and then put the one-piece window in. That's what we're doing. And you got this car here. Still in the 70s era, looks like to me, kind of passing that 70s into the 80s. The early 80s was kind of funky. You had a little bit of both. I guess they had these articles on these cars here. You can always go down and read it if you want. Pause it and check it out. I don't really want to do all that, but I'm just going to kind of browse through and show you guys most of the ads and some of the cars of that era. So then, they showed the interiors. You notice Recaro seats. Almost everybody had those. Look at the shifter, and man, that steering wheel, those steering wheels, the Grant style steering wheel, whereas everybody had those. It's weird that it has a round dash. What the heck is this thing? Is that a bug? No, maybe it's just a photograph, the way they made it. Yep, so 80s style. Early 80s. And you had your chromed out motor, right? Is that what that is? Chrome? Yeah, it looks like it. It's hard to tell because it's in black and white. Chromed out motor there. Yep. Yeah, you see different things now. Those Enkei wheels. Is that what those are? I think so. They look like real Enkeis. Centerines, right? Is that Centerine? Yeah, I think so. A stock carburetor, chromed out motor. That was common. And a bra. Yuck. Why would you put one of those in your car today, huh? So the buggies were, it's pretty standardized. Wow, this one had a body on it. That was pretty rare back in that time. I guess it's kind of, what is it, motorcycle powered? Maybe it's a little one. Pretty cool looking though. Oh, it's Volkswagen powered. Single one-man. So you only got a couple of colored pictures in them. It's mostly for your readers. It's interesting. So look at this. How about that one? Hot VW's Drag Day 9. Whoa. 9 years of drag racing. So this was, I don't know who was doing these at that point. It was, I don't know if it was still, yeah, I guess Hot VW's did it. I don't know who the promoter was. There's, back then it was probably different. Man, look at that. Wheelie bar, is that a turbo? Yeah, I think so. Wow, and then some of these here. Some of the race cars of the day. And is that a split window? Or is it a bay window? It's a split window. Look at it, they chopped the top. Yeah, wow. Okay, shows the stats. Everybody's it's a bigger deal back then. There was always an off-road section in Hot VWs. Frontier 250, 250 miles. Las Vegas Jack. Look at that. That was out in the desert near us. Oh yeah. Pressurized system. What is this? Oh yeah, technical corner thing. What are they doing here? Oh yeah, like a dry sump, looks like to me. You sure you think that's what it is, guys? Dry sump? Looks like it. Two-liter 16-valve Rabbit. Oh yeah, Rabbits were getting hot right in there. So, yep, check that out. Let's check out the Rabbits. God, box Rabbit right there. Air dam. Gonna be doing a video on that pretty soon, guys. I'll be putting an air dam on the truck. Gonna make it out of metal. So look at that, man. What is that? Is that a GTI? I guess so. 2-liter 16-valve Rabbit. I wonder if Tectonics did their build on that. It'd be interesting to know. I guess a couple years from then, they were right next door to me. Reno. What the heck is that? Off-road rally. Huh. You know, there's nothing else, nothing like having the good old Budweiser commercial. A big Bud bottle can next to a buggy. Love it. What's that? What's he carrying? Case of beer? No, it looks like a Trump plaque. It's hard to tell. Black and white. Total performance driving. This was a little article here about, looks like a Bradley GT, or what is that? Which GT is that? Anybody know? Yeah, okay, let's see what it says. With 914 components. Wow, for less than $5 grand. Back then, that was a lot of money. Ooh, $5 grand for a car was, whoa. You could buy a brand new pickup truck for $59.95. Let's see. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of this. Kentucky Bug-In. Wow, they actually had Bug-In in Kentucky. I never knew that. How about that for sand drags? Looks more like dirt drags to me, but they probably were called sand drags. Yeah, and of course they had the stats. How about those heads? More compression, more power. Your little tech corner. They always had some really great articles on tech. So the only way to find out about that stuff is to read magazine. Nowadays you can just go on the tube and you find it. Of course, Scat hits that magazine twice. Look at those. I wonder what those were. What kind of carbs are those, guys? Tell me, what are they? Is that Dorortos? I don't know. I don't know how to tell. I'm not really very good with the carburetors. Those look like maybe they're Caterons. Or did they make their own? Oh, 40 IDFs. That's what they are. Wow, look at the price. Brand new, real Webers. 40s. Progressive Weber kits. These were actually pretty good, and I still have one. And back in the day, they weren't that bad. It's just the Ampy ones today are a little different. They're not quite the same. I don't know what the difference and why they aren't as good. But some guys say they don't like them. This was the only aluminum. I think the only aluminum Scat. The cases from Scat were only ones that were aluminum. I wonder if they had the price. If I remember right, they said they were $995 back then, which was a fortune. And how about that, man? 15 bucks for a Busmaster. Probably German too. NPR. Old school pistons right there. I think I had a set of those. I think mine might have been SEMA. They were be interesting to know. I'll pick up motor parts someday. Oh, they had a lot of stuff, and this was the rabbit era, so rabbits were getting more popular. Not really that big of a fan on rabbits, so I'll kind of cruise past that. I know most of you guys aren't. Beck Enterprises. Big valve 1835cc. Let's see, how much was it? Did they say? 1835. You know, Baldwin Park. Yeah. 16 single you could buy too. Oh, they got these kit cars. They were kind of dying out right in that area. It kind of went in the 70s pretty big, and then the early 80s they kind of fizzled out. Wasn't that many of them. Oh, check out these here. Complete engine. Dual Solexes. And this was a pretty penny back then. $12.80. And then for 19, what was that? 1985. What is that? What size is that, guys? What is a 1985? Is that 76 by 92? No. Maybe it is. I don't know. But he sold a lot of them. Look at that. 1985. 1480. Holly Weber 2-barrel. That was probably outright too. There was no core. 2-barrel 44 IDF. Dual 40s, 44s. Man. That was cheap compared to today, huh? Look at that. 16 dual port. Is that? I'm trying to look at it from $9.75 outright, probably too. Didn't even have a core. Let's see. Transmissions. $2.75. With the axle and everything, $1.95. Wow. Amazing right there. How about that? Okay, so what about this one here? Mr. Bug. Don't remember them. But they were in orange. Buggy parts. Don't remember them. Well, maybe I do. JMP Performance. Nope. Don't remember. And believe me, I was at all the shows and stuff at this time. Yeah, look at that. Look at those prices. Those ought to get your blood flowing a little bit. Let's take a look here. All right, so check this out. These are old ads right here, man. Huh? You guys recognize that name? Right Gearbox? Is that them? Wright's Parts and Pieces. Maybe that's the same people. Don't know. Maybe not. Somebody was selling a tubing notcher. GMP. Oh, okay. I think I remember that name. Engel Cams still around. VW resurfacing tool. You could buy it for $36.50. Man, that was cheap. Off-Road Center. Anybody recognize any of these? Cincinnati. You guys from Cincinnati? Edmond, Oklahoma. These old ads are really cool. Need some protection? Street scene. Who the hell are they? I don't know. Vendrella. Oh yeah, they always had this. I remember seeing that all the time. The magazine. Vendetta. Sorry. It's hard to look at the camera and read. Alright. Let's get back to it here. Free catalog. They always had free catalogs. Who was that? Baja Accessories. You could buy them there. Wow, this is probably pre-Carcraft. That's unbelievable. I thought they were in about every ad. Every magazine. Wheel accessories. God, look at these. Oh, those are dated. Crown. What the heck did they make? Oh, yeah, Gearbox. I think I remember them too. Dune buggies. Let's look at the next page, see what's in this. It might be interesting. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to find a. I'm gonna have to look around for the. This is still article, the Reno Rally. See the stuff for sale. What do you guys think? Want to do that? See the stuff for sale. Oh, that sounds like fun. Project your engine, outerwears. Oh look, ATCs. God, they outlawed them a few years later. Buy original. Buy an original. Oh yeah, they had these. When these first came out, they were okay. The Monza exhaust. Look at, they don't look like that now. They're different. Discover your Bob. They had this here. Fibertech Engineering. I don't recognize it. European Metric. What the heck was that? This is all their stuff. It's just kind of clamps and stuff, huh? Well, oh yeah, there was always the budget overhaul guy. $198. Is that an overhaul kit? Yeah. Look at that. Pistons, bearings, rebuilt rods, gasket set. Well, how much is the gasket set? $5.54. Wow. Carb kit. I give you a carb kit too. Fuel filter. $1. They were always $1. I think they were 75 cents. But what's this here? Rod look, no welding. Oh God. Yeah, there was still a lot of that stuff going on. A lot of these front ends like this here and fiberglass stuff in the early 80s was more common. Huh. Oh look, a coupon, a subscription. Look how much it was. $15 a year. Is that what that was? 1 year for 15 bucks. It's a little different now, isn't it? But think about how that's not really that much more because the cost of printing and all the colored pages they have now, they print a lot less, so it's really not bad. What the heck was this stuff? It's like here. Oh yeah. What was this? Exclusively. Italian steering wheel. And then they had, look at the bumpers. You know, it's funny, I don't remember being the original bumpers for many places. 50 bucks. And 68, not 1995. But I remember buying a lot of blades. Oh, look at this here. I just saw all this stuff. What is that? Oh, Weber's engine kit, 92mm pistons, $3.99. That came with rebuilt rods, everything. Wow. Some of them had brand new crankshafts too. I mean, a couple years later. Oh, kind of 84, 85 maybe. Maybe I'll get one of those magazines. Check it out. Let you guys look at that too. Baja Bug Cage, interior cage. I don't remember that. Wasn't into Bajas really. VW Explorer, if you were into Bajas and you remember it, comment. I'd like to see it. Here we go, leaking rubbers. Look at the weirdo. And then, of course, they always had this guy. Oh yeah, here we go. West Coast Metric, still there. They were big time back in this time. Get your German parts. How much? Look at this. Look at this. How much are the running boards? Let's see. Hood seal. I don't see the running boards. 54 to 72, $64. Oh, is that it? $64 a set, or is that the whole rubber kit? I'm thinking the whole rubber kit. Yeah, it was cheap. Anybody see the running boards? Oh, there they are. Running boards. Running board mats. So you can get the whole thing. $7. But that was probably German. If it was from West Coast Metric, it was probably German stuff. Most of their stuff was. The door kits, all that stuff. Look at the price of those. Wow. Amazing. There you go. Wow, okay. Full flow, remember that? Okay, this is the full flow stuff you could buy. And it was by Geenberg, the real stuff. Oh yeah, Sway Away. This was the big way to lower your car back then. It was real popular. Van Nuys. No, I never really used them. A lot of guys had problems with those. They got better ways now. What was this? Oh, y'all come. Scamp. Where were they at? Reading? Interesting. Yeah. I'll look at the little ads. Oh, here we go. What's this? Bug mail. These were the articles they had over for sale and stuff like that, I think. This is all the stuff he had in the motor. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That probably cost him $1 million to write all that up. Where was it? Let's look at this. Hobby W subscription. Intershows. Always was there all the time. And that was February 27th. Oh yeah. Costa Mesa Fairgrounds. They used to take the whole fairgrounds up, so we would buy the magazine. We'd buy the magazine just to find out when the show was, sometimes off the shelf. Because we wanted to go. Went to those all the time. flared fenders, VW, $26. Wow. Still a lot of that stuff, like I said, was going on in the late 80s, early 80s, late 70s. Where's this? Camshafts and timing. Who is that? Let's look. Dialing cams. Don't know. Castro Valley. We in the Bay Area? I don't remember. Calmaster. Don't remember. Golden Chrome. Boy, those were popular. Save the Solex carb. What's that? Oh. Shaft kits. Wow. I don't think we ever did that. We just find another carb usually. Okay. Auto House. I think I remember that place. So where is it? Cowlick Rubber. Oh yeah, these guys were around for years. They had the little, I remember the logo. They had several locations, looked like Buena Park, Costa Mesa, Downey, Long Beach, Orange. Yep, I think I remember. I went to these guys a few times for stuff. VHT, high heat paint. VW Goodies. Huh. Do they have a name? Where was that? Oh, Car Custom. Wow. Man, they later, like a couple years later, these guys would be like have the biggest ad in here. They would take up like 3 or 4 pages, and this place was really popular. They had a really big showroom, and we used to drive out there to go see what they had. Car Custom. They always had big ads later on. This must have been a little bit too early. Maybe I should get an 83, 84, 85, somewhere in that era. Might find something more down the alley of the stuff that I remember. Yep. But at that time, I think I was more in the VW Trends thing, so wasn't as much an avid reader of the Hot VWs magazine, but they were the iconic magazine always. Bug Performance in Sunnyvale. Guys up in the Bay Area. What? Wow. Was this like pre-SIP 1? I wonder. Anybody know? Best braking system you can buy. Oh. What's this? S&S. Wow. Headers. Yeah, it was a big company, S&S. Man. They were big time back then. Subscribe today. Philsync. Anybody remember them? Paramount, California. NPR Pistons. NPRs. And NPR and SEMA, I think. And everybody, it was like you get Forged Pistons, now you can't even buy them. Buggy Shop. How about that one? Amazing. Love these old ads right here. TNT buggy. I think we had an ad in these. Our old shop did. We used to get one of these little square things. It was expensive to get one of these. Whole page, you had to have a real big bankroll for that. San Antonio, you guys in VW Life, remember these guys at all? Bug E Warehouse. Still around? That's in your neck over there. Yep, this is cool, man. Bug stuff. Pennsylvania. Maybe they got absorbed by what's that called? Bus Depot. Oh, here you go. Let's check out a couple classified ads, shall we? What do you think? You know, I'm going to do that in another video. I'm just going to finish this out. I'm going to do the classified ads in a separate one so that we don't, we're going to get into that. Just come back for that video. You're going to love it. RC Racer's Choice. Sway away bars. BK Transmissions. Huntington Beach. Then Gene Berg was big in the magazine back then. Sold good stuff back then too. Dick CPAC. Oh my god. These guys were huge. Wow. They sold a lot of parts. Autocraft. What was that? F&F heads. Yeah, you can get whatever. What's this one here? Grocery Getter to the Dragster. Okay. Okay. Small car specialist in Anaheim. Yeah, these guys usually had a pretty good size ad too. Let's see what's on the back. Introducing some of the back always had something cool too, but is that a Holly Weber? Oh, Brosol. Nope, don't remember that one. Wow. Okay, well that's it for this portion of the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you go over to the VW's channel and hit the subscribe button, run down, make a comment. We'd like to see you guys subscribe to help us out, to help them out to get to the level of monetization so they can have revenue coming in to make their videos. They want to make sure that they got to do everything they can to be profitable. So it's not like they're in financial trouble right now or anything, but we're looking a few years ahead, and thinking down the road. Want to make sure that VW's is very safe and doing very well. All right, so I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.